Welcome to the Narrowboat that James built. Hope you're well, thanks for joining me. I've taken your advice and I am now individually wrapping baked jacket potatoes for the kids' dinner tonight. I've also invited someone along. There's a guy living in a tent at the end of the moor, kind of near where the canal is. So I've invited him round for some dinner. Thought some hot food might cheer him up. Right, so I've had to turn these upside down, so the actual ash pan is kind of in pan shape. So they're all like 8 of them on there. They've all kind of discoloured a little bit. I presume that's some of the fact they've been smoking a bit. But just kind of keeping the temperature, if I can. At the moment it's dipped down quite a lot, so we're slow cooking these baked jackets. That is not ideal, so a bit more heat in there is what is needed. Yeah, well, kids are just charting their heights on there. Arthur's injured himself, but the potatoes are okay. They're cooked, but obviously the skins, depending on where it's been in the actual stove, are kind of pretty done there, less so there, but that's the proof of the pudding. So, my guest tonight, Danny's coming along as well from doing up his boat at the Winkwell. We've got the guy down the way, which I don't know what his name is yet, and the kids. So the plan is now to scoop out all the innards of all the potatoes and then mix it together with some sour cream, some mozzarella and some bacon. That's going to be the plan. So the kids are fighting in the bedroom and I've scooped out all of these. I think there'll be enough there for, well, there's me and the kids, that's 4 plus Danny plus whatever his name is down the way. That's 6. So I've got 8 rashers of bacon, some mozzarella. Basically, I'm going to stir it all in there, stuff them back into there, and then bake them back in the oven for, I don't know, 10 minutes or something for the mozzarella to melt. That's the plan, and then chop some of those into it. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. So that's for the kids, and that's going to be for me, Danny, and the other guy. Stay dry, pal.
Going to go through mobile lock number 1.
Oh gosh, yeah, mobile lock. Right. Well, I'll see you in Burko soon, yeah?
See you soon.
All right, pal. Have a nice trip.
Thank you.
And then there was just me. Well, apart from the other boats. You slept up there last night, didn't you? Was it nice? Did you have enough room? Were you comfy? And this morning you woke up at 9 o'clock, didn't you? Good girl. What did you have for breakfast?
Chocolate.
Oh dear. More paint.
Is it a blue hand?
No, not that much. Not that much, come on.
It's a blue hand. Look, I changed a blue hand.
Okay, right, now, so pick it up. Okay, so get yourself balanced well on the bed.
Daddy, I got a blue hand, see?
Dab it, Arthur.
Okay.
That's it. Load up a bit more paint.
Picture of you.
So try to make it more longitudinal like that, like the other one there. Yeah? Bit more over here. Okay. You happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Florrie, your turn.
Did Ava did one?
Ava's done one.
Did Ava did more than one?
Ava did a couple. Yeah, you've done a couple. And now there's a bit of room for Florrie and Arthur to do theirs, and then we're done.
That's a small cloud.
Yeah, that's good though. They all can be different sizes.
All clouds are different.
You happy with that, Flo? Oh, I know.
That looks really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look good.
Yes.
Don't put dab it. Get rid of that pattern.
Where's mine?
Cool. Well done.
Yours is there. Oh, mine's a big one.
Okay, got myself some paints. I've got earth clay for the walls and some high sheen gloss for the ceiling. Okay, we're off. We're just going up to the first lock by the Fisheries pub. It's not very far. There's a boat going in now. I've got my friend and his kids on board, so I've just asked them to stay inside for a sec until we know what we're doing. Many of you will of course recognise this boat coming up on our port side. This is Deera Rosa, and this is Johnny London's boat from the YouTube channel Project Narrowboat. And whilst we've been in Boxmoor, I've had a few chats with Johnny. What a lovely guy he is. Wish you all the best for the future, Johnny, and hopefully see you back on the cut one day soon. There's a mooring coming up here on the port side, which I kind of like the idea of. It's right opposite the pub. It's a lot nearer the car. It's a kind of shorter walk down the towpath, and it's just kind of a nice vista looking out over the moorland there. So I'll make a note of that on my return trip to Boxmoor in a few weeks' time. You might just be able to make out the tent that where that chap is that I met. Right, this person's just closed the lock gates ahead of me, which isn't particularly useful, but I'm hoping they'll spot me by the time I get into that single open gate. Narrowboat, but this is my house. This is what I live on it. Yeah.
Wait, you never go to your other house?
I don't have an well, I kind of do. I've got a house where my children live, which I pay for, but this is my house.
You're going to your house?
Yep. That's why it's got a bed, a bathroom, a kitchen. Oh, so I've got to move my house. My house has got to move. That's why we're moving my house and all my belongings, my pyjamas and my toothbrush and everything. We're all moving. But
Where is your belongings?
inside.
Inside what?
Inside the boat. Right now, can you guys see in the lock up ahead, there's those boats inside the lock?
Yeah.
Right now, they're coming down. So what we need to do is... Yeah, they're coming towards us. So what we need to do is pull over and wait for the lock to empty.
Is that what that grey boat's doing?
Maybe.
That's a whopper, is it?
Yeah.
Is that why double the width?
Not double, that's a 10-foot boat. Right, there's a lot of wind. Right, let me see if I can just jump off. Hang on one sec. Wind's got me.
It's got it, Alex.
Look how shallow it is. Oh, no, don't do this. Don't. I'm going to ground out in a minute. Yeah. I can hear it. Oh no. Don't stop. Oh, that was close. Right, let's stop on the other side and hold on to a tree.
What does that mean?
Just too shallow, and it means I'd ground the boat. So, and that's tough because then you've got 20 tons of steel on rocks and you can't move it. You've got to wait for the water to change. Oh, actually, I could hang on to the side of that guy's boat, couldn't I?
Yeah.
That'd be better. Oh shit! Oh, paint job! Oh, this is horrible. Okay, careful these brambles, they come and smack you in the face. Right, we're just going to sit here and wait. Yeah, we're just going to sit and wait. Has it ruined my paintwork?
I can't really see. I'm gonna look inside.
Alright, the gates are open, that's good.
I'm gonna...
I'll get it out in a minute. Right, we're going into lock 62 now, and it's just me on this one. It's really shallow pound here, so hence the fact that no one moors here. Right, the kids are inside, and I might get Nick to help me with some of this. I might need your help with this lock, mate.
Oh, really? I might actually genuinely have to do something.
Yeah. I'll tell you if you need to.
Yeah.
Right, just waiting for lock 62 to fill up. Got my mate and his kids on board. I think we're only going to do the next pound and maybe go up towards the Winkwell and probably call it a day there. There's a pub there. It's an easy walk back for my mate and his kids. So yeah, that'll be the plan. I just moored up underneath lock 61, and this is Hemel Marina, the old Winkwell dock. And and it stretches, kind of, it spans both sides of the lock. So up there is where all the offices and stuff are, and then down here is where all the moorings are. So yeah, it's a nice spot. Permanent crane as well. And there's a pub called the Three Horseshoes just up there. Okay, so we're approaching the Winkwell Swing Bridge, and got to go through that and then hopefully find somewhere to moor up after that. That'll be the plan. Quite a busy spot here, but it's nice. Just up from the swing bridge. Boat is once again in presentation mode. Got some friends going around today, it's Easter weekend. Looks a lot better with the new ceiling. Not much out of a view out the front, to be honest. I've never had dogs on the boat. This is lovely.
Some distance.
Right.
This is the River Bulbourne. I'm by this beautiful spring here, and it feeds, well, helps feed part of the river which flows all the way down past the canal here. Span round this way. The houses that back onto here have made amazing use of these backwaters. It's gorgeous. This is one of the few times I've been on my own this Easter weekend, which has been really nice. So I can tuck into my egg, which I haven't managed to do yet. I've eaten all the chocolate that came with it, and the best way to, I've done this all my life, the only way to smash into one of these that I know of is by bashing it against my head. So Easter's done, and so is my time in Boxmoor. I have now moved up to the Three Horseshoes here at the Winkwell. I'll be here for only a couple of days because I'm on a 48-hour mooring, so I've got to move kind of, well, whenever. Which is fine. I've got to move up to Berkhamsted anyway. It's where Rob is, but in between here and Berkhamsted, it's kind of no man's land. It's kind of not particularly easy to get a car anywhere near. A couple of the pounds are a bit shallow, so I'm going to head off up to Berkhamsted, which would be nice. It's still only like a 5-minute drive from the kids, so, you know, compared to battling with West London traffic, this is all a doddle. So I can go as far as Tring or even Marsworth. I'm still only kind of 15 minutes from them, so that's easy. I've got plenty of work to crack on with this week inside the boat. Curtains is the most kind of highest priority now, because the towpaths are pretty busy around here, and certainly overlooking this pub, I've got like zero privacy unless I put the towels up, which I do. So yeah, curtains is something. So I'm going to get that sorted this week. You'll be happy to know. The paint I bought for the bow bedroom is completely wrong. I need like a gold colour to match those tiles in there. So like basically it's going to look the same as the colour of that door, which is fine because it kind of, I know it will go well with the sage green, but it's really going to clash pretty badly with that door. That door's now going to look a bit stupid, I think, with that upper wall painted. I'm going to have to work it out, but I'll keep the hatches, well, white, I think. Yeah, I need to decorate the inside of the hatches as well, because when I had them open, I was sitting in the pub earlier, had a burger over there, which is well nice. The food is brilliant, by the way. The hatches were open and it just looks a bit plain, so I need to address that. So yeah, plenty of stuff to do inside the boat, but yeah, I'm well happy with the ceiling. It looks amazing. I've got some little kind of bits to fill in and stuff still, but yeah, it's made a massive difference to the boat. It looks, yeah, it's really kind of completed it on the inside. Makes it much brighter, makes it look bigger as well. But when my friends came over today, again, they said the boat looks much smaller in reality than it does on television. So anyway, it's just one of those things, but everything I can do to help the illusion of space, I will continue to do so. I hope you guys are very well. I hope you've had a lovely Easter long weekend, wherever you are, whatever you've been doing. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.